What's up guys, Leaf right here, welcome to the channel, and today we're going to be discussing why I decided to get the Canon EOS RP camera. And simple answer is I need a second body. Pretty simple, right? Well, a little more complicated than that, but yeah, I need a second body. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get into this, so make sure you guys don't go nowhere. Alright guys, welcome back. So if you're new here, the kind of things you guys will see here is tips, tricks, reviews, and tutorials for the budget filmmaker / content creator. So if that is something you're interested in, consider subscribing right now. Alright guys, like I said, we're going to go ahead and get into it as to why I decided to get the Canon EOS RP. And again, like I said, I did need a second camera body. There were so many times I was running into issues when I was out shooting video or photo, and I was like, man, it'd be so nice if I had a second body right now. I would use my iPhone every now and then, and it worked, but I wanted a little bit better quality, so I wanted to get a second body. And there was two prerequisites I had as far as getting a second camera body. One, I wanted the same lens mount because I don't want two different cameras with two different lens systems. That's just been there before. Didn't like it. I wanted the same lens system. So that was one. Two, I did not want to break the bank. And if you're familiar with these RF mount cameras from Canon, that is a tall task. Not gonna lie, it is a tall task. You got the R5, R6, you know, one's almost $4,000, one's $2,500 approximately, give or take, for the bodies. So those are outside my price range. And then you got the Canon C70, which is a cinema camera. It also has this Super 35 sensor, and that's about, I think, $5,000 give or take. So, and I don't need a cinema camera. I want a hybrid camera that can do video and photo, and C70, that's just not what I need. Again, outside my price range. So that made the decision super easy. The RP. It is very cheap, relative when it comes to cameras. It's less than $1,000 for a full frame camera. So yeah, that's basically why I went with it, as far as what went into my decision making. Now, this camera, when it came out, was very controversial. It did not have 24 frames per second in full HD, which makes no sense to me, but we're not going to get into that conversation because that just makes no sense why Canon did that to a lot of their cameras. The 4K, once again, this one makes no sense either. Massive crop on 4K, same on the R, but I'm shooting in 4K on the EOS R. The only reason I am is because it has the dual pixel autofocus, where this guy does not. So this is basically, you're looking at a 1080p camera. A lot of people will say dynamic range sucks, there's no C-Log, the video codecs are weak, the specs on paper are just very underwhelming. And what do I say to those people? Yeah, you're right. On paper, the specs are very underwhelming. You're right. I can't argue that. What I can say is, if this is a camera you are trying to use for your professional video or photo, I don't think that's what this is for. Who I think this is for is the beginner people that are trying to get into video, photo, vlogging, and they want a good full frame option they're not going to break the bank for. I think this is it because, again, you have great lens options. Expensive, but great lens options. Versus, you can get into a crop sensor bodies such as, any of the EF M mount cameras or even the 90D. And those are great cameras. I love crop sensor cameras. I have no problem with them. If there was something out there I really wanted to use that's a crop sensor, I have no problem using it. Use them for a long time. But when it comes to Canon, they just don't appear to be investing a lot of time in the EF M mount system. And I'm not saying the EF mount is dead, but I think the future is with these RF mount cameras and this lens system, because these lenses are freaking amazing. Some of the best lenses I've ever used. in my humble opinion. So I think that's where Canon's going to push a lot of their innovation moving forward. I could be 100% wrong, but that's just how, just seeing kind of, you know, what they've been doing these past few years since the system's come out, it just seems like that's where they're investing most of their time. So that's just my opinion. But anyways, that's what I think this is for. Now for me, what I use it for, it's great because it's not going to be my main camera. The R is going to be my main camera, but the R can, you know, basically just stay on the tripod. This guy is going to be basically my backup B cam, running gun cam, vlogging camera. You know, when I'm shooting videos when I'm out and about or taking pictures and I'm wanting to, you know, video, you know, get some shots of me doing that or talking to the camera while I'm messing with this one, I got this to do that. So for me, what this is going to be doing is going to be perfect. So I felt like that's a great option, and that's what I think this is good for. I think this is great for backup B cam. You know, they're both same color science, doesn't have C-Log, but still I've already messed with it a little bit. Matching up the colors is not difficult, where I can make them look pretty similar. So the color science is is the same, so matching them up is going to be very easy. So yeah, that's kind of why I went with this camera. And also another reason, the body is very small. Compared to the R, it's a lot smaller. When I put the lenses on it, it's just so much lighter, which is very nice. Especially, again, running around, you know, using it as a vlog camera, just a running gun camera. It's very nice to have a smaller body. And lastly, another thing that I think this is good for, if you are, you know, just wanting to do this YouTube stuff like this camera is going to be great for that, because video right outside of this camera, again, you don't have C-Log, you don't have the beefy codecs, but just straight out of camera, the colors, the quality is more than good enough for YouTube. So yeah, again, if you're a starter trying to get into full frame and don't want to break the bank, this is a great option. If you want to get into YouTube and have a good camera for YouTube, if you're not wanting to just use your phone and you're wanting to kind of get something that you can grow with, this is a very good option, because you can build your RF lenses while you use this, and then eventually down the road you can upgrade to a better body. So again, I can't hate on this camera. This camera has received a lot of hate on the internet, but I like it. As for what it is, it's a really good camera. All right, anyways guys, that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys like this. If there's anything you guys want to talk about, like I say all the time, you know, leave a comment, let me know. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Again, if there's anything you guys want to see, leave a comment, let me know. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you guys at the next video. You have a good one.